I'll call Richard up to the stand just to say a few quick words.
Well, thanks very much for turning out today. It's a historic day. It's a very, very exciting day. I can't remember, how many years ago did we fly Virgin Atlantic to South Africa? About, what? 16 years ago. Okay. So if you take the clock back 20 years, we were trying to get permission to offer a competitor on this route to South Africa. And I would come to Joburg, and I'd go to Pretoria, and I'd see the Minister of Transport, and every year he would say, maybe this year I'm doing my best, and then 16 years ago I went to see him, and he said exactly the same thing. He said, look, I really want you to come. I'd love you to be able to fly, so I thought what I would do this time was I left seeing him, and I threw a press conference. In the press conference I said, the Minister has said he really wants us to come, he's delighted to support us, and I just wanted to thank the Minister wholeheartedly for letting us come and compete with British Airways and South African Airlines on the route. And by the evening the Minister had no choice, so we had our licence, and we got up and flew. I don't know whether Brett's had as bigger battles to get permission to fly on this route, but you have South African Airlines and Qantas. They act as one airline, so there's not any real competition on the, well, there hasn't been any real competition on the routes from here to Australia. And it's fantastic that there is now an airline that will be offering competition. Initially, we decided to put our toe in the water, and we would fly twice a week. I'm delighted to announce today that we're going to up that to 3 times a week. Thanks, Brett, for letting me make that announcement. I get the clapping and not you. So we'll effectively be flying almost every other day. And if the load factors continue to grow as they're growing, hopefully we'll be able to. Well, our aim obviously is to fly daily, because that's what people will like. And if you work very hard, Scott, one day maybe we'll be doing daily Sydney as well. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, I think you'll find that when you fly via Australia, it's a very different service to Qantas, a very different service to South African Airlines. It's why Virgin Atlantic have survived and thrived on this route all these years. I think some of you are going to be flying today to Australia. Who's flying to Australia today? A lot of you are flying to Australia today. Anyway, we'll look forward to seeing you on board in a few minutes' time, and thanks very much for coming to this launch.